The story of Saint Willibrord.
Subscribe to our channel to receive more content like this.
Imagine a young boy in the 7th century living in a world full of mystery and challenges. His name is Willibrord, and he is born in a small village in what we now call England. His story, however, is much bigger than just his birthplace. It's the story of a missionary who traveled far from home, spreading faith in places where no one had heard about Jesus before. This is the story of Saint Willibrord, a man whose life was driven by courage, faith, and a calling to bring light to the dark corners of Europe. Willibrord was born around 658 AD. As a child, he felt a deep connection to God. His family was Christian, and they nurtured him in the faith. But Willibrord wasn't content with just staying in his small village. He felt a pull, a calling to do something bigger with his life. His parents, seeing his zeal, sent him to a monastery to study and grow in his faith. It was in this monastery that Willibrord's heart began to burn with a powerful vision. He was meant to travel and spread Christianity to the far-off lands of the Frisians, a group of people living along the coast of what is now the Netherlands and northern Germany. These people had never heard the Christian message before. In those days, spreading Christianity wasn't easy. Many lands were still ruled by pagan kings and communities, but Willibrord didn't shy away. He knew this was his mission. So, after years of training, he was ready to take on the challenge. At the age of 30, Willibrord set out on a dangerous and uncertain journey. But he didn't go alone. He gathered a group of fellow monks who shared his faith and mission. Together, they sailed across the North Sea, arriving in what is now Friesland, an area full of people who worshipped nature gods and goddesses. When they arrived, Willibrord and his companions were met with suspicion. After all, who were these strange men, coming from a faraway land, talking about a new god? The Frisians weren't easily swayed, and their king, Radbod, was a powerful leader who wasn't keen on foreign religions. But Willibrord wasn't easily discouraged. He knew he had to start small, earn their trust, and show them that the Christian faith could bring hope and peace. He began preaching in the open air, sharing the story of Jesus with anyone who would listen. He performed miracles, healed the sick, and helped those in need. Slowly, the people began to listen, and some even became believers. But Willibrord's mission wasn't easy. The road was filled with danger. King Radbod, at first skeptical, began to grow angry at the spread of Christianity in his kingdom. He saw it as a threat to his power and the ancient traditions of his people. Several times, Willibrord and his monks were forced to flee, hiding in caves or remote places to escape the king's wrath. Yet Willibrord remained undeterred. He believed that God had called him to this mission, and he trusted that, no matter the hardship, the faith would eventually take root. In time, his persistence began to pay off. People saw his kindness, his courage, and his commitment, and many started to follow him. But the turning point came when Willibrord performed a bold act that would forever change the heart of the Frisian people. Legend has it that he was able to convert King Radbod himself. The king, who had long been opposed to Christianity, found himself impressed by Willibrord's unwavering faith and compassion. Some say that Radbod was even struck by the humility and peace that radiated from Willibrord, and eventually he allowed Christianity to spread more freely across his land. With the king's support, Willibrord established churches, schools, and monasteries in the region. The Frisians, once steeped in their pagan beliefs, began to embrace Christianity. Willibrord was eventually made the bishop of the area, and the Christian faith flourished under his leadership. Willibrord's story didn't end with his success in Friesland. Over the years, he traveled to many other parts of Europe, bringing the Christian faith to places like what is now Belgium, the Netherlands, and parts of Germany. His missionary work laid the foundation for the spread of Christianity in Northern Europe. But it wasn't just about converting people. Willibrord's legacy was also about creating a culture of education, peace, and compassion. He founded churches and monasteries that became centers of learning and care for the poor. His influence was felt long after his death in 739 AD, and his work continued to inspire missionaries and Christians for centuries. St. Willibrord's story is a powerful reminder of how one person's faith and determination can change the world. He was an ordinary man with an extraordinary mission. He faced danger, he overcame obstacles, and he spread light in places that had never known it. His life shows us the power of believing in something bigger than ourselves and having the courage to follow that belief no matter where it takes us. And so, through his life and legacy, the Christian faith spread across Northern Europe, changing hearts and lives for generations to come. St. Willibrord's story is a story of faith, courage, and the unshakable belief that one person can make a difference. And that, in the end, is something we can all relate to, no matter our background, our beliefs, or our journey.